Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Ray Fellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is September 12th. I am Spirit. And our reference quote this morning comes from the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 22. He discovereth deep things out of darkness, and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. So our reading begins. There is a spiritual body which cannot deteriorate. This spiritual body is already within us. As much as it appears, as much of it appears as is recognized. Spiritual perfection always responds to our consciousness, but it can only respond in such degree as we become aware of it. It is because this inward perfection is so insistent that we maintain a physical body. But because we are an individual with volition, we can, as it were, hang a curtain between us, our physical life, and its spiritual cause. Spiritual realization helps to withdraw this curtain. Every statement we make about our body, or belief we hold about it, with deep feeling which causes the mind to accept spirit as the substance of the body, tends to heal. Say, I realize that there is a divine presence at the center of my being. I let this recognition flow through my entire consciousness. I let it reach down into the very depths of my being. I rejoice in this realization. I am not made vigorous. I am now made vigorous and whole. I possess the vitality of the infinite. I am strong and well. Every breath I draw is a breath of perfection, vitalizing and renewing every cell in my body. I am born of spirit. I am in the spirit. I am the spirit made manifest. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. With this breath, with this breath, I bring my awareness to the realization, to the recognition that there is only one. That there is one source, one substance. That it has always existed. That it simply is. It is infinite, having no boundaries, no limits. Its very center is everywhere present. Having no beginning, it is eternal. It has no end. Existing as that which everything else is made of. It is self-existent. It exists within itself. I am that in form. I am an intentional, purposeful, one of a kind, never to be repeated desire in the heart of creation, an idea in the mind of creation, to know itself as my life, as its life as me. And what is true of me is true of all creation. And so every physical manifestation is a manifestation of this one source, this one substance, this infinite, ever-present spirit made manifest in form. All form made from it, all form made of it, all form made by it, all form existing within it. Individualized yet never separate. Because in the truth of one, the operation of one, there is nowhere to separate to. There is only detachment, the idea of separation that occurs mentally in thought. That veil, that curtain of awareness that we draw between the truth of our being, the truth of being itself, and human experience. I speak my word this morning, taking ownership, taking responsibility for every belief that is held in the collective consciousness. Knowing that in the reality of one, that I am as much responsible as the individualized thinking. That I do the work that is mine to do to heal separation at the level of thought. To know the truth of oneness. To know the reality, the absolute reality of one, expressing in multiplicity. To know, to recognize, to know again, over and over and over again, that we are truly one. to refuse to participate in the mental lie of separation, to refuse to participate in any behavior that stems from the mental confusion of separation. I use the power of my voice, the visibility of my position, the love of my being to live into this oneness that is beyond what I can even comprehend. But that I know the place of residence is the truth of being. So I live into that. I allow my behavior to reflect my awareness of consciousness. And I allow my awareness of my behavior to inform the healing opportunities available within thought. I allow all behavior to inform me of what is seeking healing in the collected body, in the greater body. That every cell in my individualized physical body operates in a harmonious operation of one that is vitalized and is designed with the vibrancy and vitality of this physical machine that I'm traveling in. And so I extrapolate that to the whole. And I participate consciously, intentionally from a place of awareness, lifting up every cell in the one body, in the body of the infinite. That every cell vitalizes the vigorous life of creation, life as creation. Spirit animated in form, whatever phrase we use to make sense of it, to articulate the inarticulable. I say yes to being the healthiest cell in this body I can be. And in this moment, I am aware that in this human realm, there are those who are challenged with their physical journeys. And so I speak a word lifting up the physical body of all who are struggling with any degree of illness and dis-ease. That the physical process is just that. There is a law of physical process. And it is activated and operated. We seek to live within the law, to create an environment in the physical body that brings forth the best of the body. And so I lift every cell in the body of the infinite up, that it is guided and sustained by the consciousness of which it is made. That every answer that any individualized expression of divinity seeks was born into them. The perfection of health born into us. The law of harmonious operation born into each one. And so I simply speak a word of truth that wholeness is already present. Already present. And so I call that forth into that each individualized expression of the one is guided and sustained and informed by infinite intelligence within each as to the perfect path of healing. I know it is already done, and so I celebrate. I know that just as quickly as the words are spoken, even in the silence of mind, the moment they are spoken, the law of creation, the doer of the divine one, makes it so. That every moment of eternity is happening now, that life is instantaneous, that this operation of time is simply an organizational design of humanity. So beyond that, above that, in the operation of the spiritual realm, I know that it's already complete, so I can let go. And in letting go, I open to being informed, to be guided, to experience the fulfillment of what has already been complete, the experience of what has already been complete in physical form. So I let go. I receive the completeness of the words spoken. I see the manifestations of it everywhere I look. It is done. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is.